Assalamualaikum. Assalamualaikum. It's great to be back here from Langkawi. Tum kaisahu India. ¿Cómo estás, México? Apa kabar Indonesia? ¿Cómo talibu Francis? Kaifa halak Arabia? The reason I'm saying all these wishes because I'm so glad that you have joined us here in Malaysia, from Langkawi especially. And today we are going to do lesson 2. First time we're going to do past tense versus continuous. Once again, I am HjRay or HjRay from Langkawi. Apa khabar semua pada malam ini? Kali pertama kita akan mempelajari past tense, iaitu lesson 2. Dan untuk topik pertama iaitu simple versus continuous, asking question, dan kita ada juga menjawab. Okey, kita buat definisi sikit. What is the definition of present tense and past tense? It has been circulating in our mind since we are young until now. Actually, present tense can be defined simply as something which has not completed yet, still goes on. And when you want to explain about past tense, you are trying to explain what happened in the past. You are telling back a story. Let's move on with the slide. Let's take a look. So today we will do the plural group, which is I, you, we and they. Okay? Are you ready now? Alright. Revision. Plural is I, you, we and they. And in simple, take a look at the word did, D-I-D. And the partnership here once again is a simple verb, which is drive. You still remember drive. And then you still remember driving. So if you were to use driving, the partnership in continuous will be were, W-E-R-E. So never say what were you drive, or never say did you driving. Okay, this is past tense. So example, did you drive to this place yesterday? How did you come here? What were you taking? What were you driving? Can we move on with the next slide? Okay, this was the definition I was telling you about. Present means still goes on. There is a little clue here. When you use the word every, example, every day, every month, every year, every time, all these sentences will be present. But when you use the word last, for example, last week, last month, last year, this has to be in past tense. So when you ask the question, you will use did or you will use were. Let's move on. Here is an example. Can we stop there for a while? How did you come here? Can I ask you now, which word explains the past tense? Is it the come or is it did? The answer is did. When you answer, I come by train or I came by train, which one? So the answer is I came by train. Take a look at the answer and the question once again. In question you will use come, and when you answer you will change. Here is another example. How did you travel there? Okay, and the bottom one there, how were you traveling there? So there are two ways of asking past tense. One using did, but the partnership will be the travel, the short one. And one is longer, traveling, and the partnership will use were. Can you try to answer this one? Can you? Okay, and the answer is yes, I traveled there. How do you spell it? T-R-A-V-E-L-E-D. And the bottom one, can anyone guess how to answer this one? How to say past tense? Were you traveling there? But when you answer, you will be using I. So the partnership for I is was. Let's see whether we got it right. We will continue with the slides. Okay, here we go. That was the answer. I traveled by boat, or I was traveling by boat. Okay, look at the answers again. I traveled with the ed, and then when you want to use continuous, you will be using was. I think we can continue with the next scene of example. If you go to Langkawi, if you went to Langkawi last week, then the question goes, how did you go to Langkawi? Remember, don't ask with how did you went. This is a major mistake. It's a real bad broken English, okay? How did you go? In question, you will never use the past tense, but you just use did. But in answer, you will use the past tense verb. For example, I took a flight. Or if you want to say in a continuous way, you will say I was flying. Understand me now? Okay? Thank you. Let's move on. Here is another example. If you want to answer negative, okay, we should stop here for a while. Did you go by boat? You saw the picture, it's flying. So you say, no, I didn't go by boat. A little analyze here. When you use didn't, you must not use past tense. Did is already past tense, so the partnership will be go. Look at the question and the answer once again. Whenever you use did, the verb goes back to the normal one, the basic simple. Did you go? And the past tense answer is I didn't go by boat. And for the continuous, you will use was plus not, which is wasn't. I wasn't traveling by boat. Let's take a look at other examples. Did you fly to KL? You see the picture? Can you see the picture? You're not flying. So how do you answer that? I didn't fly. Okay? But if you did fly, you will say I flew. In this case, I didn't fly. And if you want to answer with continuous, you will say I wasn't flying. So what did you take? I took a train, or I was traveling by train. Can we move on with another example here? Okay, here is a little analyze for you. When you answer using, when you ask a question using simple, the word to use is did, and all the verb goes back to the normal verb, the basic simple, not past tense. But when you answer, you will use the past tense verb. For example, I went. But when you answer in negative, you go back to the original word, which is go. I didn't go. The longer version will be I did not go. I hope you have understood me so far. Let's move on with another example. What about continuous? Were you going? Which part shows you the past tense? The word were shows you the past tense, okay? The word going doesn't show you anything in this case. For continuous, only concentrate on were, and then when you answer using I, the partnership for I is was. There you go. I was going, or the negative answer will be I wasn't going. Do you know what is the longer version of I wasn't? I can hear you. It is I was not. So please do not say, no, I was went. Some people have used this, I was went. This is a very wrong English. I went or I was going. Either way. Never I did going also. So remember the partnership, simple with simple, continuous with continuous. Let's give you a little exercise on the next set of example. Okay, if I give you an exercise, what is the past tense for go? Take a look first. We stop there for a while. Go, I won't answer now. What about take? What about fly? What about travel, come, see, and buy? 1 second from now. Okay, 1 second is finished. If I ask you, did you go? If you say you want to answer positively, what is the past tense for go? I went. Okay, let's try again. Did you go? Yes, I went. Did you take? Yes, I took. Did you fly? Yes, I flew. Did you travel? Yes, I traveled. Did you come? Yes, I came. Did you see? Yes, I saw. Did you buy? Yes, I bought. Okay, let's see whether we have another example after this picture here. Once again, I can hear you. One more time. Did you go? Yes, I went. Did you take? Yes, I took. Okay, stop there. From fly to buy, answer negative for me. Did you fly? No, I didn't fly. Did you travel? No, I didn't travel. Did you come? I didn't come. Did you see? I didn't see. And did you buy? I didn't buy. Okay? And I think that's all we have for tonight. Whether we have another example here? That's all we have for tonight. So, shukriya for India. Muchas gracias for Mexico. Terima kasih Indonesia. Merci beaucoup for France. And shukran jazilan to the Arabs. I'll see you again in the next show. Thank you very much. Assalamualaikum.